सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या योग विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ओम यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्य प्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्व वेदान्ताः योगाः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्। ओम शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म योग विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः सर्वेषां तेषां कृपया योग वेदांत दर्शन साधन द्वारा आत्मानुभूति कैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य मोक्ष मार्गाणां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्त्या विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगत्या एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम् अनेक शास्त्राध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रस्य व्यास भाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ योगदर्शनाचार्याणां स्मरणं नमनं प्रार्थना। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ओम कपिलमहर्षये नमः। ओम कपिलमहर्षये नमः। ओम कपिलमहर्षये नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षये नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षये नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षये नमः। ओम श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रं तृतीय पादः विभूति पादः सूत्राणि देशबन्धः चित्तस्य धारणा तत्र प्रत्यय एकतानता ध्यानं तदेवार्थमात्र निर्भासं स्वरूपशून्यम् इव समाधिः त्रयमेकत्र संयमः तज्जयात् प्रज्ञालोकः तस्य भूमिषु विनियोगः त्रयम् अन्तरङ्गं पूर्वेभ्यः तदपि बहिरङ्गं निर्बीजस्य व्युत्थान निरोध संस्कारयोः अभिभव प्रादुर्भावौ निरोधक्षण चित्तान्वयो निरोध परिणामः तस्य प्रशान्तवाहिता संस्कारात् सर्वार्थता एकाग्रतयोः क्षय उदयौ चित्तस्य समाधि परिणामः शान्तोदितौ तुल्यप्रत्ययौ चित्तस्य एकाग्रता परिणामः एतेन भूतेन्द्रियेषु धर्म लक्षण अवस्था परिणामा व्याख्याताः शांत उदित अव्यपदेश्य धर्मानुपाति धर्मी। Friends, any shastra study requires involvement, regular involvement, deep involvement. For that matter, any outer worldly knowledge also when we have to gain. So let us love our shastras, let us have the desire to learn them, and let us involve in them so sweetly by our own choice that we really enjoy the working, enjoy the learning also. We are into this beautiful Shastra Patanjali Yoga Darshana Adhyanam. Samadhi Sadhana Padas done. Vibhuti Pada, the actual Vibhuti start from the 16th Sutra. Before that, because it is very essential, the Chitta is taken for discussion. That is what is being done. First thing to be achieved with Chitta is Sanyama. Second is that Sanyamita Chitta should be applied for various bhumikasu, and we have to keep gaining out of it. What are the gainings we have to gain are the parinamas. Some parinamas non-conducive for spiritual growth have to be curtailed, restricted. Some parinamas that are required are have to be achieved. So the Nirodha Parinama, the Samadhi Parinama, Ekagrata Parinama have to be achieved of the Chitta with the Samyama Shakti, Samyama position, Samyama achievement. Like I learned how to shoot with the rifle. That is called Samyama. Then use it for finishing that enemies from the other side of the borders coming. उसको विनियोग कहते हैं. So here also Nirodha, Samadhi, Ekagrata are the to be gained parinamas with the Sanyama Chitta. Explained thoroughly. Then same things are to be achieved through Bhuta and Indriya. ऊपर का जो चित्त के लिए कहा, चित्त के साथ भूत इंद्रिय के लिए भी. भूत मीन्स पंच महाभूत मेड शरीर. Indriya means we know the Indriyas. At that level of Bhuta and Indriya, same three things are named differently. The three things named are the Dharma Parinama, the Lakshana Parinama, Avastha Parinama. Okay. So in this, what we have to understand is, Chitta is the Dharmi and it has the Vyuttana, Nirodha, Samskara as the Dharmas. Okay. Those Dharmas again have Dharma Parinama means either wo आएगा either ये आएगा. Lakshana Parinama means either वो और ये लेकिन past, present, future के दृष्टि से. Then the Avastha Parinama is in terms of longevity. How long, which Avastha we are maintaining. So, lot of things that we were discussed by us in the 13th Sutra. 14th Sutra, we have started studying Dharmi's importance. Dharmi kya hai? Again, naturally, with regard to Dharma only. So, the Dharma Dharmi Sambandha is first explained. Thereafter, again, not exactly the repetition of what is said in the earlier sutras, but with a little deeper understanding, the subject matter is developed. Okay, what is dharma? Okay, yogyata, then avachinna dharmina shakti eva dharma. Dharma is never away apart from the dharmi. धर्मी को योग्यता अवच्छिन्नता देने वाला धर्मी का ही शक्ति को धर्म कहते. ओके. देन these dharmas of the dharmi are of three levels. What are they? As said in the sutra, shanta, which have come and gone away. Dharmi ke dharma, they have come and they went into the past. They are called shanta dharma of the dharmi. Second, udita dharma, that which are present now. Third, avyapadesha dharma, which will come in the future. Therefore, of the dharmi, these three are the dharma parinama. Again, more detailedly, more clearly studied. Then, what is said was, important thought is, when the dharma goes into shanta sthiti, or there it in the avyapadesha sthiti, where is that dharma? Think about it. Answer is, it is one with the dharmi only. Catch that point. Very essential it is to bring the oneness between dharmi and dharma in our deep intellectual understanding. Third point that is discussed is कि one dharmi will have many dharmas. One dharmi will have many dharmas. Okay? Up to this actually we have seen yesterday. We have to go further of this discussion. Here, one question is asked. If one dharmi has got so many dharma, why don't they express simultaneously? Isn't it? One dharmi has so many dharmas, why don't they express simultaneously? Only one dharma at a time expresses in the Udita Sthiti, and then when it goes to the Shanta Sthiti, then the other dharma which is there in the Avyapadesha Sthiti comes to the Udita Sthiti. Technical words. Udita means the presently expressing dharma. Shanta means expressed and gone into oblivion wala dharma. Avyapadesha is to be expressed dharma, which is in the future tense. Anagata, Vartamana, Atita. Same words are different, same is said. So to this question, the answer is this one. What it is? Ki, mm, एक second. Mm, mm. Answer is this one. Ki, देश काल आकार निमित्त असंबंधात न खलु समान कालम आत्मनाम अभिव्यक्ति इति. Remember, very important thought, very essential it is, very key. Even though every dharmi has got all dharmas in it, or dharmi has many dharmas in it, but any dharma to express, there is specific requirement of desha, specific requirement of the kala, specific requirement of akara, and specific requirement of the nimitta. And desha, kala, akara, nimitta, these are the reasons because of which all dharmas don't express at one time, even though they are there in the dharmi. Isn't it? Even though all dharmas are there in dharmi. Like you take my example, dharmi. So the dharma of talking on the shastras is the dharma. And maybe other dharma I have. We talk about this dharma only of shastra adhyapanam. But it is there in me all the time. But all the time, at all places, it won't express. There is a stage, a desha, satsang hall kaho. There is a kala, which we have specified. There is akara, a situation is created where the people are around. And there is a nimitta, the clarity of this time I have to do this sadhana. At that time only I do this dharma. At the time of this dharma doing, other dharmas that are there in me, it can be anyone. They won't express here. So too, when I'm off the stage, go to some kitchen to do the cooking, or meet the people to talk, or go for some shopping, उस समय ये धर्म express नहीं होगा. Because that desha, that kala, that akara, and that nimitta doesn't suit for this dharma to express. Clear? This is the answer for the question. If every dharmi or dharmi has got many dharmas, why don't they express it one time? Therefore, this is a very crucial thought. Now, इससे पहले इससे बाद में भी जोड़ने वाला और एक थॉट क्या है कि explanation regarding what is avyapadeshya. While expressing the definition or explanation of avyapadeshya, this powerful important thought is said. Yesterday we touched a little bit what it is कि अथ अव्यपदेशः के कि सर्वं सर्वात्मकम इति. Just pause here for a moment and try to grasp what is said. Sarvam sarvatmaka means what? Sarvam is dharmis. All dharmis. Sarvatmaka means have all the dharmas. All dharmis have all dharmas because finally all dharmis have come from one truth, one reality, one Paramatma only. Sarvam sarvatmakam. All dharmis have all dharmas in them because all dharmas have come from Paramatma. Paramatma is the supreme dharmi in whom all dharmas are there. Little technical but not difficult to understand. Sarvam sarvatmakam. That is why in this world we will be surprised to see from different sources the unexpected things happening, impossible things happening. अब वो कैसे रहे हैं वो? Because सर्वम सर्वात्मकम, all dharmis have all dharmas in them. All dharmis have all dharmas in them. Okay, this is the thought to be caught. Then after seeing, hmm, now with this, now dharma is defined. Yaha, listen carefully. Eteshu abhivyakta anabhivyaktesu dharmeshu anupati samanya visheshatma saha anvayi dharmi. The meaning of that is, in this way, when the dharmas are there and those dharmas are going through three moods of expression of the Shanta, Udita, Avyapadesha sthiti, that which is supporting all these three and that which is be attentive in and through all these three, and also that which is undisturbed, perturbed by all these three dharmas is called as dharmi. एतेषु अभिव्यक्त अनभिव्यक्तेषु, अभिव्यक्त is udita sthiti, anabhivyakta is shanta or avyapdesha sthiti of the dharmas. So dharmeshu anupati, अनुपाति मीन्स हमेशा उसके साथ रहता है सामान्य विशेष आत्मा. सामान्य में it is the source, the dharmi. विशेष में from the dharmi only the dharma expressing. Therefore, that anvayi, that which is all the time with that dharma, is called as the dharmi. Therefore, all dharmas are inside the dharmi all the time. Only difference is they are going through the udita, shanta or avyapadesha sthiti. Another thought which should never be dropped, which should be ever caught is what? The dharmi is never disturbed by the expression of the dharmas in it. Okay, like the dharmi is water. The dharmas of the water dharmi are right from smaller than the smallest expression of a bubble, a ripple, a small wave, a tide, a breaker, a cyclone, a whirlpool. These are all the dharmas of the dharmi in the water. In the water dharmi, all of dharmas are there. But desha kala sambandha ke anusar, which dharma has to express, that alone expresses. But the thought is what? Those dharmas, when they express, they don't affect the dharmi. वाटर को कुछ नहीं होता जब साइक्लोन होता है, वो भवंडर होता है या दैट वर्लफुल होता है. हाउ डज इट मैटर टू वाटर? रिमेन्स वाटर. So this is how dharma dharme sambandha we have to clearly understand. Yasya tu dharma matram eva idam niranvayam tasya bhoga abhavaha. Kasmat anyena vijnanena kritasya karmanah anyat katam bhoktruttvena adhikriyeta tat smruti abhavascha na anya drustasya smaranam anyasya asti iti. यस्य तु धर्ममात्रमेव इदं निरन्वयं तस्य भोग अभावः. So सामान्य विशेषात्मा सा अन्वयः धर्मः. A question is asked. There are some siddhantis, not in Sanatana Dharmi. They are the Nastika Dharmi, we say. They are अवैदिक. Some of one of the Bharti बौद्ध धर्मी. वो कहते हैं कि there is no dharmi to experience them. They say there is a क्षणिक विज्ञानवादी कहते हैं उनको. Okay, they say the objects contact the chitta at that time kshana matrena the vijnana comes, then it goes away. Another object comes, touches the chitta, the vijnana happens, it goes away. In that way the world is there, experiences are happening, there is no dharmi, they say. The answer to this, to say what you said is wrong, are the 2 points that are told here. One is what? Yasya tu dharma matrameva idam niranmayam tasya bhoga abhavaha kasmat anyena vijnanayana krutasya karmanah anyat katham bhoktruttvena adhikriyate. So, one Kshanika Vijnana came, it did some karma and went away. Then, if that Kshanika Vijnana did karma and went away, then who is the Phala Bhokta of that karma? Who is the Phala Bhokta of that karma? Isn't it? So, there will be a confusion in that stage. कि कोई ने कर्म किया और किसी ने भोग किया. Actually, that is not accepted. The one who is the karta, he alone has to be the bhokta. Therefore, the dharmi has to be there. This is the one answer is given. Anyena vijnanena kritasya karmanaha anyat katam bhoktutvena adhikriyeta. One point. Second is what? When one vijnana coming for one kshana because of the samparka of the vastu with the chitta. They are said called like they say object through the senses touch the chitta, then some vijnana happens, then it goes away, then another object comes through the senses touches the vijnana, this vijnana goes away. Therefore, one every kshana the vijnana is going on changing. So the kshanika vijnanavadi they say they don't accept the dharmi. तो द सेकंड आंसर गिवन टू देम इज बाबा अगर ऐसी बात है तो देन हु इज द वन हु इज रिमेंबरिंग every of the vijnana that is gained? Is it not? If a common denominator is not there, like 10 works are done, work 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After 10 are over, the one who gave the work is asking, भैया काम किए क्या बताओ? हाँ यस सर 9 बजे मैं वो काम किया 9:30 को ये 10 o'clock I have done this etc. How, if one common denominator is not there, this smruti is possible of the sequence of the events done? So, this is how the Kshanika Vijnanavada of them is refuted by proving this way that there is a common dharmi behind every dharmas. Okay, this is what is the answer given to them. Tat smruti abhavaha cha na anyadrushtasya smaranam anyasya asti iti. Isn't it? Whatever you see of that, how can I have the memory? Whatever I see, how can somebody else have the memory? I can have the memory of what I have seen. So I have memory of many things. Many things I have seen. So I have one common dharmi to see so many dharmas. Therefore, dharmi is a must behind the dharma. Therefore, all dharmas are with the dharmi in two stages of unmanifest and manifest, and that happens in 3 periods. That's called lakshana, ki udita, shanta, udita, and avyapadesha. When all of that is happening to the dharmi, nothing is touching. That is the glory of the dharmi. This is how the dharmi is to be understood. धर्मी के ही शक्ति से धर्मी के ही कोई योग्यता और अवच्छिन्नता होता है. That is called as dharma. One dharmi has many dharmas. Every dharmi has all the dharmas, but the dharmas are in 3 stages to come and go. So these are the beautiful dharma-dharmi relation we have to understand. Okay. Now, vastu pratyabhijnana cha stita anvayi dharmi. Another thing is vastu pratyabhijna. If I have seen a thing morning, again afternoon when I see it, I say it is there. तो उस प्रत्यभिज्ञा कैसा हो रहा है? वस्तु प्रत्यभिज्ञा अन्वयी धर्मी यह धर्म अन्यतात्वम अभ्युपगतः प्रत्यभिज्ञायते. है ना? He will see an object, he will remember it. If that object is there or not, that also he knows it. And another object is there, that also he knows. So that person was there in that chair. The person is not there. Other person is there. So there is somebody who is having the pratyabhijna, the continuation of the knowledge. Tasmat na idam dharma matram nirvanvayam iti. Therefore, as they say, there are only dharmas, there is no dharmi, it is not accepted, the dharmi is there. Okay, point one. Now the second thing today, we'll just touch it and continue tomorrow is, in Yoga Darshana, the whole discussion is on Chitta. Okay? Therefore, in Yoga Darshana, Chitta is dharmi. And its two dharmas are Vyuthana and Nirodha Samskara. Of which type of vrittis, and in those vrittis, which are the objects, that all depends on samskara. Okay. Nirodha samskara are always generally common because it is objectless nirodha sthiti. But vyuthana samskara depend on of which object samskara that is there, that vritti gets vyuthana. So chitta is dharmi, samskaras are the dharmas. And all other details we have seen. The nirodha samadhi, ekagrata parinama, dharma lakshana, so to avastha parinamas we have seen. Same thing in it comes to Vedanta. Here, the dharmi is the pure Parabrahma, Paramatma, the Ishvara, the Paramatma. Then the dharmas are his Shakti, first and foremost, the Maya Shakti. Secondly, its three gunas, Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. Thirdly, because of that only, the entire creation of what do you call Samashti and Vyashti, and in both places, entire creation of Stula, Sukshma, Karan, or Karana, Sukshma, Stula sequence. So these dharmas of the Prakriti with these three gunas and the manifestation of three guna in the form of Vyashti and Samashti, that also Sukshma, Stula, Karana, all of that is the dharma of the Parabrahma Dharmi. Point one. Point two, in that unmanifestation stage, Ekamevadvaya Brahma Sthiti, this Maya Shakti is one with Paramatma, undifferentiated. Yoga, Veda, Sankhya, they don't agree it. They say the Prakriti is different. They say the Purusha is different. They say Prakriti is one. They say Purushas are many. They say Purushas are caught up in Prakriti, therefore they are samsari. They say out of so many Purushas, when one Purusha, by detaching from that Prakriti, discovers his identity with Purusha Tattva, he gets liberated. But the kale of the Prakriti binding other Purushas getting bound by the Prakriti, they say it continues. And in their language, with all this discussion, one big fallacy is what? They say the Maya or Prakriti is the Dharmi. How can that Jadatmika Maya Prakriti, which is changeable continuously, can be the Dharmi? So that's the difference between Sankhya Yoga and Vedanta. Sankhya means the subjective theoretical knowledge. Yoga is its practicality. वेरिन सांख्य में प्रकृति पुरुष विवेक सिद्धांत पढ़ाया जाता है. योग में साधना करा के प्रकृति से छुड़ा के पुरुष तादात्म्य से मुक्ति दिया जाता है. Up to this, yoga Vedanta go together. But where the difference comes in yoga Vedanta is, in yoga they say prakriti is dharmi and they say prakriti or maya continues to be independent from the Purusha. In Vedanta, because we follow Ekameva Advayam Brahma, Neha Nanasti Kinchana, all these Ekameva Advaya Brahma Tattva Vadana, for us, Dharmi is Parabrahma. These dharmas are inherently there in the Dharmi, expressing in the Vyuthana all those stages. Okay. Now, what is Vedantic sadhana is this much. As long as I, as a jiva, away from, apart from the Dharmi, the dharmas go on influencing me. No, as long as I am away from the snake, the dharma of the snake, the poison, influences me in harming me. But when I become one with the dharmi, like the snake, the dharma of the snake called poison doesn't bite the snake and kill it. The dharma of the fire of the burning power never burns the fire. Understood? But once we are separate from the fire, therefore the dharma of the fire burns us, not the fire. So too, dharma will affect the Purusha who or sadhaka or jiva who considers himself away from the dharmi, the Brahman. So therefore, when I become one with the dharmi, the Parabrahma Tattva, there is no difference experienced of I am the dharmi, that is dharma separate from me. That's called ekameva advaya anubhuti. That me and that are not different. उसी को तस्मिन् दृष्टे परावरे कहते हैं. उसी को the Parabrahman experienced transcendentally as Nirguna Sachidananda, experienced immanently as the whole world. That is the meaning of uh, Yasmin Sarvani Bhutani Atma Eva Abhut Vijanataha. Tatra komoha kashokaha ekatvam anupashyataha. So the Vedantic beautiful final thoughts talk in this way. That is what principle यही है धर्म धर्मी. In the pure Vedanta, finally all dharmas are one with the one permanent dharma, Parabrahma. As a sadhaka, we have to recognize our oneness with that dharmi. Once I am one with that dharmi, no dharmas trouble me because they are all my own expression. There is no dvaita there. There is no otherness there for them to trouble me. Therefore, for that one who understands with the identity with the Brahman, he says, I am the Janma, I am the body, I am the modification, I am the modified Sharira, I am the death, I am the death of body also, of which the death is happening. You understood? That's a very beautiful, highest experience. I am dead nahi, I am the death itself. मृत्यु भी मैं ही हूँ. मृत्यु यमराज कौन है? मैं ही हूँ. When I am away from that Mrityu Dharma, Yamaraj Dharmi, then that is Dharma of killing that affects me. Why do I consider I myself away from the Yamaraj? Because I am identified with the Jiva Bhava and this Upadhi. When I go beyond this and discover oneness with Brahman, isn't it? The killer Yama also is me, the killed this Mama also is me. That is what is said in Gita and Upanishad. Ki Nayam Hanti Nahanyate. He is never the killer nor the one on whom the action of killing happens. Isn't it? Because he is the substrate of both of them. When he is a killer and when he is the killed, that action of killing and getting killed is only imagination. Because logically एक ही बंदा दो नहीं हो सकते. Isn't it? It's only an action, only an imagination. So these are how this dharma dharmi relation is in yoga understood for using samyama to master the dharmas so that the chitta smriti nirodha happens and in that asampragnata we reach Paramatma. In Vedanta, same thing, dharma dharmi may identify with the Paramadharmi, the Supreme Self, then free from the samsara created by the dharma when we are away from the dharma. With this 14th sutra is done. Now in the 15th sutra, we will have krama anyatvam parinama anyatve hetuhu. Some discussion will start. We will study it. वहाँ के बाद then the 16th onwards परिणामत्रय संयमात अतीत अनागत ज्ञानम से लेकर the title of this third padam called as vibhuti. The vibhutis will be told from 16th sutra to 55 sutra. The entire 40 sutras talk about various vibhutis as a result of the chitta when the samyama is applied. Samyama when applied on the dharma as well as on the dharmi. How the vibhutis or the shaktis or the aishwaryas or the special faculties, abilities are gained, that is shown. But none of them are the goal. Goal is Kaivalya only. Let us see it tomorrow. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you, friends. Right.